With summer kicking off, I find that we are in the car a lot and we are traveling home quite often now, which is a 5-hour drive since my husband is deployed and my family lives quite a ways away. And I am absolutely sick of stopping in fast food restaurants. And so this trip, I decided I was going to make quite a few homemade snacks to help keep us company and filled and just have really good nutritious food on our drive. And so I started off making homemade crackers. Now, I've always done like a buttery cracker, but this time I tried out an oil-based one, and definitely I feel like it's going to be my go-to when I'm feeling particularly lazy, because it is so much easier than having to shred butter, and I found that it was a little more foolproof. And so I modeled these actually after something that I grew up with, which is the ranch crackers. If you know, you know, they are so good. So I just rolled these out very thin, and I used a pizza roller. It was super easy, you guys. I honestly think I whipped these up within less than 10 minutes. Like, it was very simple to put together. The ingredients are so simple, and it really just takes quite a few minutes to whip together. So I 10 out of 10 recommend trying this one out. And then I also made a ranch seasoning. So I love the taste of the Hidden Valley Ranch, but I don't like all of the ingredients in it. So I just made it with what I had on hand, which was mostly everything with the recipe I found online. Don't worry, guys, I will link everything below so that you can make this yourself. But this was super easy to make, and I am excited to actually make real ranch with it because I had some leftovers. So just based on the taste of the crackers, I think it will make an excellent ranch. I just put the ranch mix over the crackers before I put them in the oven. They baked up really fast, and they were definitely a hit in my household. Next up on the list is some super simple to put together granola bars. Now, I used to make these all the time with my second after I was like postpartum because they were really easy to put together. They were awesome, nutritious snacks, and they tasted really good. So it was like a win-win-win. I also used to put protein powder in them. I didn't this time, but this is definitely an option if you have like a really good neutral vanilla, or maybe even a flavored one might be good too. So to make these, I just use rolled oats. I don't want to use the quick oats. I put in some coconut oil, some peanut butter, a little bit of sunflower seeds. You could also use pumpkin seeds in here, some chocolate chips. Honestly, you can really put most things in here because these are what I like to call like refrigerator or freezer bars. And so they stick really well together when they are cold, and that's the way that we prefer to eat them. So I just stick them into the cooler when we take them traveling. If I keep them at home, I just keep them in the refrigerator, and they are so good. A touch of cinnamon, and I also like to add a decent amount of salt to them because I like salty bars. Obviously, you can just flavor them as you'd like, and you can test them as you go. I put them into a pan, and then I just take some parchment paper and I push them down as much as I can. And this time I actually added some sprinkles on there. I found some dye-free or like synthetic dye-free sprinkles at our local home improvement store, which was super exciting. I'll link them below. I'm pretty sure you can find them online. This is what the brand that I use when I use my synthetic dye-free like food coloring. So my kids were really excited about them. I always just try to make them as fun as possible.
To tell you, these turned out so good. I grew up on eating these, the actual like OG oyster cracker ranch, like Hidden Valley Ranch. The Hidden Valley Ranch like packet mix. My grandma used to make them, and my cousins and I would just sit on the floor with like a Ziploc baggie of these ranch oyster crackers, and we would just devour them. And so like for me, this is super nostalgic, and I love that I'm able to make this for my family, and it's a little bit on the healthier side. I liked the olive oil crackers. I usually make them with butter, but I don't know. Today I just like couldn't be bothered to grate any butter, and the olive oil was super easy. Came together super quick, and I feel like it's really beginner friendly too. So super easy. I'm probably gonna eat these If I don't eat them all tonight, which obviously is not the point, they're going to be devoured by the time we get there tomorrow. So, 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend making these.
The next thing that we're going to make is a super easy trail mix. I recently got a packaged one from the store, and while it was super good, it had a ton of other things in it that I personally don't want me or my kids eating. So I just decided I'm going to make one for myself and put all of the proportions that I would like in there. And it came together in like 2 seconds. I dumped it in a bag, and now we have tons of granola mix. And I then the day of made some breakfast, some coffee, just to get us a really good start on the road. And I also made some hard-boiled eggs for the road too, because those are high protein and really good snacks. I swear by the Ree Drummond Pioneer Woman way to make them, which is putting them in boiling water for 13 minutes and then putting them in an ice bath. I would love to know how you prefer to put them in there, because I know it is such a contested debate online.
Okay, so we just made a quick stop. I wanted to show you really quick on what I all made, just like a final tally. So I made this really good trail mix. This will be lasting us way more than this car ride, but it has been a good thing to snack on. Of course, I have all of the crackers. This is just one batch, so it really made a lot. Like, this is probably exactly what you would get, maybe even more, in a, like, something you would buy from the store. This is way more than I think than you get in the store. And then I have some chopped up cheese. I really should have threw this in the cooler. I think it's getting a little melty. And the hard-boiled eggs and the raspberries. And of course, the super nice looking granola bars. So this, I also brought these meat sticks that my kids really like. So we'll be snacking on this probably all week long, frankly, while we're by visiting my mom. And then we'll have, I'm sure, some left for the car ride back. We did stop to get some ice cream, full disclosure. I feel like that just kind of makes the car ride a little bit more fun for the kids, and it's a nice little treat. But we have about 3-ish more hours left on our drive. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this video and you like content like this, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, let other people find it. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.